See you soon. This was the last text sent by Alexander Height, a 22-year-old college student from Colorado, as he veered onto the other side of traffic and lost control of his car. In Alaska, a teenager that was driving went through a red light while texting and driving and killed the mother of two children. A 45-year-old woman killed a Belmont woman as she was texting and driving and veered onto the sidewalk and hit the trash can that was near her. This is just 3 tragedies out of 10 of top 10 texting and driving accidents. We've all seen the billboards, the presentations of school and other organizations, and our parents have spent countless hours of preaching and stressing over the safeties of not using your phone while driving. But the sad thing is people still do it. CDC reports in distracted driving, the worst type of driving there is texting and driving, because it takes you away visually, manually, and mentally while you're driving. Being a teenager and a driver, I have concerns and dangers of people using their phone. When I first got behind the wheel, I didn't even think about touching my phone or looking at it. So I encourage people to practice safe driving by not using their phone. We need to realize that we're dangerous, create goals and strategies, and become accountable for others. First, we need to realize the number of people that use their phone while driving. Distracted driving has reported 660,000 are using their cell phones while driving. And when people are driving, if they look down at their phone, it's technically being blindfolded for about 5 seconds. Texting and Driving Safety.com said if you're driving approximately 55 miles an hour and you look down at your phone for that 5-second period, you're technically blindfolded for 100 yards, and that's the length of an entire football field. And just think of all the tragedies and all the bad things that can happen of being blindfolded for 100 yards. And that doesn't even count with the speed increasing. Next, it's just not teenagers who fall victim to just using their phones while driving. Adults do as well. Stanford firm study shows that 82% of adults from 29 to 39 admit to using their phone while driving. 43% admit to using their phone on a regular basis. So this shows that it's not just a teenager or adult problem that are causing all these accidents. It's a nationwide problem. Finally, we have to realize that using our phone increases the chances of accidents, so it causes dangerous roadways. Newsweek states that 70% uses smartphones while they're driving, 61% read, send, reply to text while driving. Also, they use email and social medias like Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, video chats, and even selfies. So this raises the likelihood of the crashes by 8 times. So then people think, well, I use all that, so I'll just stay off it and I'll just use Siri so I don't have to look or touch my phone. Well, sadly, 27% of accidents are by mobile devices. So out of all those bad things, this is the good thing. You need to create a plan, you need to stick to it, and you need to kick the old habit out so we can make roadways safer so people aren't using their phone as much. First, you need to admit you have a problem. You have to define what your addiction is, and that's using your phone. So first, have you ever used your phone while driving? I know I have. Do you always constantly need to know where your phone is? And do you get freaked out if you set your phone on your console and you take a curve too sharp and it falls under your seat and then you just start freaking out? Then I think you have an addiction. Then you need to get rid of denial. People deny all the time that just because they're on the phone doesn't mean that they're a hazard to other people, and they think they can manage, but in reality they need to get off it because everyone's reckless if they're using it. Then we need to create goals and strategies. So set obtainable goals. Put your phone up in the glove box or turn it off and put it away so you can't find it and use it. And then strategies. Turn your phone off and then go on your trip, and then at the end of the trip turn it back on and see all the messages, notifications, and you'll see all the times that you could have been in accidents. And then becoming accountable. You can have group systems like friends, family, co-workers, and buddy support. Just one person can help you change your addiction. So can you imagine how many tragedies we can avoid? All the heartaches, the doctor bills, the funerals, if you just put your phone down, even if it's just a 2-minute drive. Out of those 2 minutes, something bad could just happen just like that. But the great thing is it can all start with you. So I challenge you, don't just check your messages before you take off on your trips. Send a message to your friends. Let them know that you're going to be driving for a little while. Turn off your phone, place it outside so you don't think about picking it up. Check on your accountability buddy. Let them know that you're staying off your phone and hope they are too. And then when your trip is done, turn your phone back on. Text all those people you want to text. Check your Facebook, Instagram, all that. So today I went over the problem of mobile device usage, who it affects, and ways that we can help stop it. It is an individual change that will result in the societal change, and it can all start with you.